Everyone. This is the first video I'm ever doing in this format. I think. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I wanted to check out the Fender mod shop again. It's something I like to do in my free time every now and then when I'm like thinking of what a guitar might look like. Um, it's a great way to mess with different cosmetics, especially if you already have a guitar. And you can get something that kind of looks like what you have. And also, if you have a favorite guitar and you're ever like, hey, what if I had a bass that matched it? Um, uh, this is just a great way to kind of go about that. I am not sponsored by Fender. I have a couple Fender guitars though. I have my Strat and Mustang over there. I have a Ronaldo Custom S style guitar, and I also have a former Mexican P bass. The only thing original left on it is the body. So I do love Fender gear. I use stuff that's in the Fender style. And when I was looking through the site, I found this. So this is a flight case. I'm not sure if this is like this looks pretty tough. It's super expensive, but I didn't know this existed. It's kind of cool. Um, I can dig this though. Especially I guess if you're gigging, if you're flying around and you're gigging and you want something compact enough but also durable, this is cool. I actually use a lot of mono cases when I'm traveling with the guitar. I find those to be really solid. What we're gonna do is go to, I think it's in here. Oh, let's check this out real quick because the RK5 is actually one of my favorite pedals. So let's just take a look see. So I have Fender Play, so this is the discount price I would get on it. That's cool. He has a sort of a traditional joint on it. That's cool. I think these are MIJ. Yeah, the RK5 is my favorite Tech 21 pedal. So I just want to check out the guitar. I've seen one of these in person. They look great. Let's see their 2021 new guitars. Um, this is cool. Let's see. Ooh. I know some of these are Squire as well, but like I love the design on this. As far as having like an alternative sort of thing going on. They bring back the Jag Stang. That is cool. I know a lot of people love these sort of guitars. It's basically a Mustang with an alt body. That's very cool. Um, these are Ukes pedals. Let's see. They did. I saw this. This is cool. It's a Jaguar style bass, so it's short scale with a sort of a Music Man style Stingray pickup. So that's pretty cool. I, I don't want to just keep saying that about all the gear, but I don't know. I think it's just interesting. Let me here we go. So they use Laurel. So I see they're kind of adapting to the sites thing still. Um Squire coming in with some really cool stuff though. Uh and okay. That's cool. I think with that yeah, with this setup you can actually really get a lot out of it. So if you're looking for a triple single coil thing, that might be cool. Ah, nice. So the Cory Wong has a modern neck joint. That's very awesome. Yeah, that's the US style. It's like 2000 lacquer finish. Yes. Um yep, that's a guitar. um and then this is a Squire as well, paranormal series jazz bass. I do love the look of that pickguard. I would kind of love a tinted finish on that neck though, because that light color just doesn't do it for me. Otherwise, I love the elements on it. Anyway, here's what we're gonna do. Uh, we're gonna do mod shop. We're just gonna make all of them. Uh, all right. Let's start with probably the most oddball. I think would the purple work? This is actually hard. I think because this is one of the stock finishes, I really do like this. Considering it's a pastel, kind of into this. And let's go with the Strat style. Ebony fingerboard. What kind of ebony looks like that? Let me know in chat how I'm wrong, or in comments how I'm wrong. I guess matching ebony tuners. I'm not buying any of these, by the way. Maybe one day, maybe one day, but I want to at least kind of show off the different options because I like that you can test out. Um, if you want a look, if you want something to match an aesthetic, and you have budget for this, you can get like legit Fender product and have it be exactly what you want. There's a gig bag, so we'll have it priced at that, and it's like 2,300. Not too bad. I'm not gonna save this though. Let's start with on the electrics, the Jaguar. Or actually, no. So here's what we're gonna be copying essentially. I want to make this guitar here, except we'd be dealing with whatever the options are that limit or don't limit it. But we're going to start with, I think, the mahogany. Okay, so here's where the issue would be, right? If we're trying to imitate the wood material, um, and not the finish, this might be what we end up having to go with. Alternatively, like I don't like that there's not a lot of depth to that color, so we're gonna go with the red. If we wanted to have an accurate color, you go to alder and then go to walnut, and that's quite a bit closer. Um, I think just because we're kind of dealing with aesthetics and we're not buying it, we'll go with this. But this is just a disclaimer, I guess, if you're trying to get the look versus the actual tone wood. Um, I would say going with the 60s thick C, or let's see, because that one has lacquer and the neck is very worn in on this guitar, so I'm gonna go with the lacquer because it's kind of be a little closer. Um, Rosewood is correct. If I had an option for setup, let's see. I would actually do HSH. Alternatively, yeah, I think for simplicity's sake, I don't know. This changes our pickguard options. Let's go with this. This matches our pickguard better. And we don't have metal options for our parts here. But we can get this. Now, if we went to the chrome here, let's see. Yeah, we still kind of get stuck with that. So let's go with... Let's go with this. Tuning machines, pure vintage, sure. These use a older Schaller set. It was what we had at the shop at the time. Bridge. So while this one does not have a trem system, I would go with these sort of saddles. And we'll go with the standard strap buttons for now, because what I put is the Dunlop system strap locks. Strings, actually string it with 10s. So this comes out to 2. Not bad, honestly. Especially if you get the Fender, you know, it's a Fender, so you kind of just get a little bit more value by having the brand on it. Even though there are custom shops that can make something similar. And then here's if we want the... So here's what we get if we go with the mahogany as far as matching the actual wood. I think we're gonna go with the walnut. So here's what we're modeling, basically, and let's see what other guitars look cool like this. Yeah. Is this... I already have something like this saved on my account, I think, so we can close it. I already know what we're looking at. So let's go with the oddball here. And we're actually going to do all of the woods right away. So we have all of the woods and finishes sorted. Let's go. Let's go with the telly. Let's go with the telly. Let's do this one. Only because the Rosewood is definitely a preference for me. And Rosewood fretboard. Pickguard material will be this. Pickups would be... Because if they have double hum... I don't know. Because we would want maybe different pickups, right? Let's go with a Nashville, but modern. Let's do locking tuners. The bridge is ready sorted. There we go. How do you feel about this? I don't love that gold tint. Like, mm, not my favorite. I love tellies. I actually do. I have a Ronaldo custom telly, actually two, and a Fender custom shop telly, or an Esquire. Um, that guitar is absolutely amazing as well. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. It's definitely interesting. The thing is, I would love this pickup config. You know, aesthetically, it's okay. Yeah. Let's go to. Hmm. Let's do the Jaguar. Here we go. I think this or the Jazz Master, when I've done it before, has been my favorite. I love the aesthetic of it, with the metal bits as well. Hmm. Like, what do you guys think of this aesthetic? Definitely curious. Like, hmm. I don't know if there's a lot of options here. um, Here we go. I do love the tinted headstock. That's a thing for me. Here we go. Okay, so that's the Jaguar. The thing is, I've also heard some weird stuff about Jaguar bridges. Um, Here we go, and we're gonna go with the lacquer again because it's definitely a preference here. Um, and I think that tints the that's where the tinted headstock is coming in. The Jaguar, sorry, the Jazzmaster actually gets really close because you can have metal knobs on here, which I have Q parts, yellow jeweled tipped knobs. Um, and yeah, this one I think gets the closest to the actual original's look. Um, yeah, so this is a winner as far as the guitars go. I think I kind of knew that, and that's why I saved it for last. I've messed with this before, and I've loved how this came out. Uh, you can see very much how it's got that matching going. Uh, yeah, let me know what you guys think. We're about to just get into the bases. I'm just sending a message real quick. Uh, all right. I think. Uh, do I like the P bass design more anyway? So I should save that for last. Yeah, we're gonna save the P bass for last. I don't like a slim neck, just in general. So we're gonna go with C to D, Rosewood. V mod, sure, why not? High mass bridge, awesome. Holy shit! Price wise, this is even more affordable. I know. If ever want a jazz bass and I'm in the market, I might do this because that is beautiful. Yeah, let me. Because I've been talking about it, but I'm not giving it a close up. One sec. So see. So that that would be quite the pair. Um, it's not bad. Jeez, I especially for what it is. That or at least it's a very good way to get an idea. We're gonna do the same thing with the P bass. Now I'm not sure which one I like more. We have a lacquer option. We're gonna go with the lacquer. Rosewood. Um, VMod PJ. I do love a PJ setup. This was quick. So I do like how the P bass looks more. It's definitely a bit more expensive, but yeah, again, I guess at that point, if you're spending like 1,800, you may as well go for the one you exactly want. Yeah, no, this is a cool looking P bass. I would play this. That much better matches this too. Yeah, this is the Fender Mod Shop. So let's just go through our favorites. The jazz bass is definitely honorary mention here, or honorable mention. Uh, the Jazzmaster is favorite guitar in this build, aside from the Strat, obviously. But I think this is the closest to the aesthetic, while also being like a different shape. Um, yeah, the only thing I'm not crazy about is binding on the neck. I kind of like just an easier refret setup and not having to redo binding. And for the basses, the good old P bass, with a modern setup, but concentric knobs, nice. Uh, yeah, this is this video, pretty much. Um, thanks for hanging out. I'll try to include the link for the mod shop in the description. And yeah, this again has not been sponsored by Fender. I this is a tool that I love to use when I'm thinking up what I want to do. Um, as far as like aesthetic choices with my instruments. Um, yeah, I think there's a thing happening where there's knocking sounds going on. We're ending the video here. Peace, guys. Thank you so much. And let me know if you want to see more content like this where we go through different stores and look at different guitar designs. Um, yeah, peace out, y'all.